So who's the motherfucker clicking dislike? Last few videos I posted, within the first couple hours, I get one dislike and it stays that way for a while. So somebody's sitting around waiting for me to post a video so they can click dislike. And what kills me is if you actually don't like me, then don't fucking watch me. But if, however, there's something that you disliked about the videos that I posted, then put your name on it. Write a comment. Let me know what it is you didn't like. It's the only way I'm going to get better. If, however, you're waiting around for me to post a video just so you can click dislike, you're wasting your fucking time. Time from your life that you're never going to get back. I got some questions here. This will be Q&A video number 21. The first one comes from Jacob Kowalski. He wants to know my opinion on doing 5 minutes of cardio before his workout because he heard that Charles Poliquin said it's a total fucking waste of time because it's not specific to anything. Now here's my take on it. Tony Robbins once said that 80% of your success at anything is your psychology. 20% is the mechanics. If the 5 minutes of cardio puts you into a peak state to perform at your best to get the greatest return on your investment of time and effort, then I would argue that not only is it not a total fucking waste of time, but rather one of the most important pieces to your puzzle. If, however, you're doing 5 minutes of cardio because you got nothing better to do, total fucking waste of time. Now, the follow-up question was, do I do any cardio? And the answer is absolutely not, because it doesn't put me into a peak state to perform at my best, but rather takes me as far away from that state as possible, because all I want to do is shoot myself in the fucking head if I'm doing cardio. So I don't do any fucking cardio for that reason. Now, the next question comes from Eduardo Bravo. He wants to know, how frequently do I train each body part? Now, when you asked that question in response to the video when I talked about my own training, I was having a hard time getting to the gym even 3 times per week. So I was only training each body part once per week because that's all I could do. Now I've prioritized my training a little bit more. I made it to the gym 6 times last week, and I intend to do the same this week. I trained each body part twice directly last week, and I intend to do the same this week and moving forward until my body stops responding or I start to overwork my capacity to recover, at which point I'll reevaluate. Now, the next few questions come from a few different people, but they all start with, can you do a video on? I wrote the screen names right here because I can't actually pronounce them. Maybe I can pronounce one of them, Mancho Nartalo, but the other two I don't think I can pronounce, and I don't want to pronounce them incorrectly and have you think that I'm being disrespectful when pronouncing your name. So if you see your name there, you asked me a question, you said, can you do a video on? When you ask me to do a video, I will gladly do what I can to empower you with the information necessary so you can make the best decision for yourself. But what I need from you is specificity, like that movie Jerry Maguire. Help me help you. I need to know why you're asking the question. When you ask a broad question, like can you do a video on calves and forearms? Those are muscles. What do you want? A strategy to make them bigger? A strategy to make them stronger? I need to know why you're asking the question. Can I do a video on dips? Dips is an exercise. An exercise is a tool designed to load a specific muscle or specific group of muscles. Tools are used for a job. I need to know what the job is to give you a better idea of how to use the tool, if at all. Can you do a video on full body versus split? These are variables that are a part of a strategy. A strategy is designed to make you better at something. Without me knowing what that something is that you want to get better at, I can't really give you the answer that you're likely looking for. So I need specificity. The last one, can you do a video on loaded stretching? I already did a video on loaded stretching. If you just go through my channel, you should be able to find it. If I didn't answer your questions in that video, ask me a more specific question and I'll do the best I can to answer it to the best of my ability. Now, one more question that's not on here is a follow-up to loaded stretching. What exercises are best for which body parts? I will get to that in the future. I'm going to do season 2 of Popular Biomechanics for Kids. I'm going to talk about what exercises are best to impose a loaded stretch on what muscles. Until next time, you like the information, share it, click the fucking button at the bottom of the screen you're looking at, subscribe to the channel, support me, I'm going to keep on bringing it.